Good morning, America! Here with another episode of Spanish Man TV. Me and my sidekick, Thunder Snow. Right here with another. Wait, you hear the signal? Thank you,
MVP shit, nigga. Ballin' in the kitchen.
With another episode of Spanish Man TV. Right here with the beautiful hat on. With part 4 of the great day. We have found some more books to add to the great day. Give us a thumbs up, put a comment if you have suggestions. We have 2 things to do today. We have to do the dig, and we also have to box some books that were purchased from me. Like, these 2 books were just purchased from me. The eBay buyers purchased Incredible Hulk 314 and 15. I had it listed, and I gave him a deal. I gave him, since he was picking both, I gave it to him for $140 plus $15 shipping. I figured that is fair. You break it down, that's like $70-something a book. And then somebody else bought some copies of The Edge of Spider-Verse #2, the 3rd printing, which has a very low print and it has a totally different cover. The only one other than Zero, one of the first ones to have a different cover. And the print run could be under 10,000. I don't know the exact figure, but I gave him a deal. I had it listed for $250. I gave it to him for $185. He had an offer for another dealer for $205 with shipping, and I gave him $185 and plus shipping, which would equate to $200. I figured that was fair. I remember a couple of years ago, it was a dealer that was selling these. I'm selling the ones that I bought cased up. It was a dealer. He had 9 copies of 9.8 cased up. I made him an offer for $300, all shipping included. So a solid $300 flat for him to sell me 9 copies of these, and he did. That came out to be like $30-something a piece for me, and so far I've been selling them average $185 a piece, 200, $185, but let's go average $185. That's a good turnaround. So far I only sold 3 out of the 9 that I purchased, but I have like 30 or 40 raw copies. That's why I don't really care. I have my back. Okay, those are the 2 ones that were purchased, and you are experiencing the invoice. All this is done through the phone. Like, I'm taping, like, my entire show, the entire collecting and everything takes place on a old, not even a new, a very old. When I mean old for smartphones, is like, if your phone is more than a year, it's a old, it's old. This one is probably first came out probably like 4 years ago, so it's an old book, old smartphone. I tend to stay behind like one generation. Like, I'll buy it because I'm not willing, too much for the first generations. So, but I do everything on the eBay app store. I connect wireless to my printer and it prints. I list and I do everything through that app. So I could grab an item, list it, get paid, all that through that app, print the invoice, and all that done through my app. eBay is great. That's right there. So now, part 4 of the day. We have chosen multiple titles that we have found so far as we was going in. we found 5 copies of Magnetic #1 Boom Studio. And I think what, James Tinian the fourth? I think he's the one that's writing Joker's War. I'm not sure. But all I know that Seth Roger is adapting this for a movie. And the print run when these came out was very low. I have 5 copies. 5 solid copies that will go 9.8. These are brand new, never been opened, never been touched by human hand, into the point they go to get pressed, a quick press to make sure, take all superficial imperfection, and then sent for grading. I am thinking about changing my press provider. I was using CGC to keep everything in the house, but I think with this batch, I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. I might experiment by going with a third party and then ship to CG. In the beginning, that's the way I used to do it. When I send the book, the first time I send books to CG, I send them to the present company that was in Texas, and then they send it to CG. And then CG absorbed that company in-house in Florida. So I've always used it in-house. But now I might, if I could save me some dollars so I could pass it on, I might change a press and have a third party grab it and then send it in and see if I could get my stuff faster. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna try. So we selected 5 of these to add. So right now we are just selecting. Okay, we're gonna put all the books to the side, and then we're gonna have a show that we are picking the books. Okay, that are actually going to maximize, because there's only room for 100. For more, I have way more than 100 that I could send, but 100 is good because 100 is a nice chunk of change, you know. The second title that I chose, I found a complete set of Wrath 1 through 4, Annihilation, Conquest, Wrath. I have, and they look like they're pretty pristine with a nice little pressing. If I'm lucky and I get 9.8s, this is a potential set that could be sold for $1,000. I bought these for cover price or below when I got them. I might have more, I'm not sure, but I know I had at least one set. And I pulled it out and I noticed sets, a CG sets 9.8 or 4 is going for $1,000. I get these prices, I get lucky, I get that. You know, I give it out to a nice collector. I give it out to him for $600. You know, $700. You know, these are hard to get. You know, somebody could have a set and find a nice home. So we have chosen this. The next book that we saw in there, we found a copy of Cable First Appearance, Uncanny X-Men 282. I see it's been going up in value, and I'm pretty sure this is a nice book. Pretty sure. So we're gonna throw that in there. Let's see. And of course, the original title that we are always after, and that's the reason why we digging. We are collecting all our Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Verse Part 1. Okay, this is Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3. Spider-Verse Part 1, Issue 9 of the 3rd volume. We found an additional 9 copies. Pretty solid 9 copies, solid. And the reason, I think, because the movie's coming, so I should have all these on deck, ready to like give it to the world when movie and now start selling them, when the the rumors start flowing, like rumors are flowing now, and then you're gonna start getting confirmations. By the time I get all these backs, we start getting trailers and all that, so I'll be able to take the average of what it's selling for and start taking them out, giving it out to the public, and giving them a good price and a good home, because these are ones that people want to collect. God bless you, and thank you for being here with another episode of Spanish Man TV, where we unbox diamonds or duds. Give us a like. Bye, y'all.